Ang ganda. Hello? Hi, Jasmine. Good evening. How are you? It's just a common day. Me too. It's just an ordinary day today. Well, anyway, are you ready for the class today? Okay, so this time we are on the page 26 of our book, right? So as you can remember, we are on the case study. So we have covered, or the last part was the case study. So we have read about Harley Davidson's. So you have learned something about Harley Davidson's experience when it comes to marketing. Now also you have answered the questions. We only discussed 2, right? Okay. So this time let us have the 3 and 4. Okay. Okay. So can you read the question and your answer as well? Okay, so the question is, what problem could Harley Davidson's have in the future? So since the typical customers of Harley Davidson's are older generation, Harley Davidson's have to change its brand name and brand positioning. Of course, since they are already already started their company way back, like the late, what do you call this one, 1946 to 1964. That is the time of the baby boomers. So a lot of them right now are already in the older years, so younger generation might not appreciate what Harley Davidson's look like right now. Or maybe there are younger generations who might like Harley Davidson's, but not all of them. So they should change the brand image and the brand positioning, which is correct. Okay, so how about number 4? Okay, so what can Harley Davidson's do to preserve its sales? Should it change its brand image? Should it look for new market segments? Should it stretch its brand? Okay, so your answer is to preserve its sales, Harley Davidson's should change its brand image and brand positioning in order to look for new market segments. It stretches its brand and attracts some younger generation. Okay, so in other words, they have to have like some major changes with their products, right? Yes, so that they would be adapting to the world right now, since teenagers, since younger generation do not have the same taste as to what older generation has. So they should adjust to what is the trend. Okay, so that is what you mean, which is also correct. Okay, so thank you for analyzing very well. You're welcome. You have a very good analysis when it comes to the case studies that we have. So let us have the case number 2. Let us have the JCB. Okay, so Sam, I will let you read something about JCB. Can you see this one? Okay, so read first this part of the case study in JCB, and we will discuss your answers from 1 to 4 again. Okay, so can you start reading? Cyril. Okay, very good. So thank you very much for reading the 2 paragraphs that we have. So first, let us discuss your mispronounced words. We have here the word garage. Okay, so that is garage. Now I will just put the pronunciation of that word. And also we have the word muddy. Okay, so muddy looks like this one. Okay, this is muddy. Okay, so can you say those 2 words again? Garage, muddy. Okay, so it's garage and muddy. Now this time, let us discuss your answers. Well, anyway, do you have any questions with our paragraph here? Okay, that's great. Now this time, let us have your answer in the question number 1. Can you read your question and then the answer? Cyril. Very good. So we have JCB, or you can finish or type down your answer right now. Okay, so it comes from, or it came from, the word or the name of its owner, the founder, Mr. Joseph Cyril Bamford. Okay, that's great. So those are his initials. So it starts with J, C, and B. Okay, so that is Joseph Cyril Bamford. How about you? Would you like to name your company with your initials too? Okay, so it's okay. So you don't have any plans to have your own company, but if you will be given a chance to, then you can name it your own name, right? Yes, okay, that's interesting. Now, how about number two? Yes, okay, so this time let me ask you, what does adults or what do adults think about JCB when they hear the word or the brand name JCB? What comes to their mind first? Okay, very good. So the words that people associate with the following brand or with the brand JCB is yellow, vigor, and durable. And also they see it as very British and it suggests an image of quality and it is also functional. How about for the kids? When a kid will hear of and will see of course JCB, what comes to their mind first? Yes, very good. So you think of it as big, muddy, and fun because it's like this one. You see picture in the page 28. This one. You see the picture in page 28. Yes. Okay. So if you have kids, especially boys, okay. So if they have JCB or they will see trucks like this one, they will think that it's muddy. They will think that it is big, and also they will think that it's fun because of course kids would like to play with mud and sand and soil. Okay, so thank you very much for answering. That is also correct. There are associations are not the same. Now this time let us have number three. Okay, so what sort of product do you think JCB developed as a result of its research? It is something from what you think. So it is not even like said here in the paragraphs, right? So that is what, or in your opinion, it's like in your opinion, what do you think will be the next products because of the research that you do, or that you did, of course. So you think that you can produce toys for children like mini vehicles that they already have. So for example, they have this one, this yellow truck here, or it's a backhoe, and maybe they can have, or they can produce a mini backhoe enough for a child to play with. Okay, wow, that's a smart assumption. So this time, okay, that's great, that's good. How about number 4? Yes, yes. When you say similar, that means the same. The same example. Like, it is not totally the same as that one. For example, if here we use JCB, and you can think of another company with the same experience as that company. Okay. So, for example, but you understand what brand stretching is? Yes, of course. So, can you read me your answer? Okay. So they also have something that is the same with the trend. Okay, so they didn't stop with making smartphones only, but also they made other electronic gadgets. Okay, so thank you for that. So I remember my sister's phone is HTC, and it was HTC before, and we were in when she was in college. So um, HTC was also a good quality phone, although she didn't um, take possession of it for too long because I think she broke it or she didn't take care of it. Um, she didn't take care of it. I don't know how it happened with that phone. But anyway, I just remember she has that one. Is it or do most of Taiwanese people have HTC brand of phones? Oh, I see. The app. Oh, I see. So that means Google now sells their smartphones, right? Oh, I see. Because I have also the Google Plus, is that the Google Plus phone? But I think a few months ago I saw a smartphone made by Google. So is that produced by HTC? Mm. I see. It's okay. So as long as you have given me something you know about that company, then that is very good. So your answer is also very good because you have told me what is an example of a brand stretching. You know. So thank you for answering this one. Good job in this part. A good job in answering the two case studies that we have. Now, may I know which one or which case study did you enjoy reading with? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it is something that you can easily see, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, so thank you very much for sharing me too. I'm also interested with, what do you call this one? Also interested with Harley Davidson's because I didn't know that they have they had also experienced a problem when it comes to their marketing strategies. And I have also realized that yes, those models of motorcycles, I think, did not really fit in with the trends. So I think that's interesting. Okay, well, anyway, again, very good, but I cannot. Oh, that's good. I cannot put my very good Jiffy correctly here. Okay, well, anyway, now this time let us have the letter B. Okay. Okay, so share information about your case or your case with your partner. It should be your. Okay, share information about your case with your partner. So this time you will just share your case. What was the original brand image of the product in your case study? Who does the brand appeal to now? Okay, so this time I think you are going to have your own case study, but I think you'll need to research for this one, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think. Okay, it's okay. So this time we will have, or let us have, sharing. Okay, so I think you go with Harley Davidson since that is what you really like, and I would go with the JCB. Okay. Okay, so let us start with you. What was the original brand image of the product in your case, Denny? Okay, so that is Wild and Rebellious Youth. Okay, so this time JCB is, or the original, what do you call this one? The original brand image. I think there is no original brand image. Is that it is still the same. Okay, so the difference is that brand image, the words that could associate with the brand image are not the same with the adults and the children. So for the adults, they see it as yellow, bigger, and durable, very British. But they see it as a product with a good quality and being functional. Also, the children, on the other hand, they see B as big, muddy, and fun. He said those are the brand images, two different brand images of ACB according to children and adults. The next, let us have number 2, or the next one. Who does the brand appeal to now? Okay, so they will appeal to younger customers. Okay, if, and only if, they will change their brand image. Okay, so this time in PCB, I think they still appeal both adults and the children, but they really want to make an attraction to children. Then they should have brand stretching, make products that are related, or other products that are related to them that would appeal to children. One perfect example is, the toy. They are toys that are replicas of the original vehicles. Okay, so thank you for answering this part, letter B. Now this time let us have skills. Okay, so in the skills we have taking parts in meeting 1. Letter A. 4 marketing executives at a cosmetics company, Marvel PLC, are talking about licensing their La Fontaine product range to an Asian manufacturer. Listen to the conversation and answer the questions. So this time, I will let you listen to the audio. Okay, in case you might want to change your answer. Okay, or maybe you want to check it if it's correct or not. Okay. Okay, so can you listen to audio 1.5? Okay, so are you done with it now? Yes, okay, so this time let us answer the following questions. Okay, so first, can you read the question and your answer? Okay, very good. So they want to increase the revenue of their products. That's why they want to have, or they want to have the product range to Asia. Okay, so this time, or they, yeah, okay, let us have number 2. Okay, very good. So, Susan Lee was chosen by Marsha because she is well known in Asia. She got an excellent reputation in the industry, and of course, she got a motor factory and a large customer base. Is why she is known, or she was being suggested by Marsha. Okay, that's correct. So how about number 3? Okay, so according to Barbara, what is the disadvantage of offering a license to Susan Lee? So she thinks that Susan Lee is not suitable since most of Susan's products are cheaper than Marvel PLC's. The properties of the products that Susan are selling, that is that. Okay. Let us just have this one. It should be that, okay? I'll just put it this way. Okay, so the properties of the products that Susan are selling are not matched with, or do not match. It should be do not. Okay. Okay. Just a little bit of mistake. Okay, so Susan are selling do not match with the product of Marvel PLC. Okay, that's great. How about number 4? Colleagues. Okay. Okay, so your answer is she suggests to find another person to license their product and recommend a Japanese who works in a healthcare company. This company makes various skin products and sells them in European label, and it is working well recently. Okay, so again, this word is colleagues. Okay, very good. So Now, she suggested, what was that name again? That is Hiroshi. Okay, so she suggests Hiroshi, okay, who works for a chap, or who sells health. Sorry, Hiroshi is the owner of a healthcare company, which is, yes, it's here. Okay, I'll just highlight it. So he is also making various skin products, and he sells them under known European labels. So he might have a lot to offer other than Susan. Okay, your answer is still correct. You just didn't indicate the name, but it is still correct. Okay. Okay, you're welcome. Now this time, do you have any questions? You have the script below. You might want to see that one and tell me if you have any questions, okay? Okay. Okay, so this time, let us have the audio. Audio, no. Since you don't have any questions with audio 1.5, let us just, I thought it's 1.6, but it's still 1.5. Now let us complete extract. So you have here the answers, or you have the answers here in our activity. So let us just see if it's correct. Okay. Okay. So Marcia said, can you read? Mhm. Okay, that's good idea. Mm-hmm. And then, mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So we have here, I think we should find. Okay, why don't we meet him and see if he is interested? Okay, very good. So all your answers are still correct again. So now, son, let us move on to. So we have already here the answers. So okay, so it's here now. Now this time, let us have the letter C. Okay, so which of the phrases in exercise B are asking for opinion? Now I would like you to look at phrases here in exercise B. Tell me which one asks, or which phrases ask opinions. you think, and what's your opinion? What else? What do you suggest then? And I think there's another one. Okay, so that is how do you feel about this? So that is 1, 2, 4. So paragraphs 1, 2, and 4. So also you have paragraph. What's your opinion then? Sorry. It's your suggestion then, right? Okay, so I think that belongs to another question. Okay. Okay, so how about giving opinion? Which which phrases does suggest giving opinion? Okay, so that is what part? What phrase? So it is here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just put numbers on it. Okay, so that is 1. Oh, 1. Here's 2. Oh, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that we won't be confused. 7, 8, you're welcome, and 9. Okay, so that you will have a guide. Now, which phrases suggest giving opinion? Which sentences suggest giving opinion? Okay, that is 2. Oh, sorry. 2, 4, 6. I think that is in the different part. Okay. Okay, so you will have that one later. Now, how about number 3? Oh, we can have. Sorry, we can also have that one. I think we should. That is 8, right? Yes, I can consider that. Yes, of course, you're also suggesting. Okay, so how about number 3? What numbers do suggest agreeing or disagreeing? Okay. Okay, that's all. Okay, very good. So thank you for answering that one, as those are correct. How about number 4? Okay, so those are suggestions that we have. Very good. So thank you for answering again this part. This time, let us have the role play for the situation. Okay, so first, can you read what is our setting in this role play? Okay, so we have we have Johnson, a large department store in Chicago, USA, and it's losing money. So its main product areas are food, clothing, and household furniture. So 70% of its revenue comes from clothing, 20% or 22% comes from food, and 8% from furniture. Now, three directors of the company meet to discuss the company's problems and how to solve them. Okay, so I think we will pretend as the directors, although we are not three. Okay, but let us try. Okay, so let's pretend that it only requires two because we only are two. Okay, so these are the useful languages that we can associate or we can use in our conversation below or in our conversation based on the setting. Okay. Okay, so do you want to start or do you want to start first? I think we are losing our revenue because of the greater part because of the greater part in clothing. Let us just do not forget that there should be a balance between there should be a good division between our products. Like we should focus where the customers want to, or let us focus what the customers want to from us. Okay, so I suggest that you should see which are the products that are failing and which products are giving us hope so that we can have or we can raise our revenue. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you mean you will not, or you mean you want to like remove them from our product range? Okay, so I think we cannot, for me, cannot easily remove them from our products, but we can slowly boost part of the clothing and make people forget that we are also selling food and furniture. So let us have a decrease of our percentage of production for food and furniture, that we cannot easily remove them, or we cannot suddenly remove them from our product range. Okay, so let us just remove them slowly. I think people or some customers might find something interesting with food and furniture. What do you think? Okay, so I think what attracts them are something that are unique. So maybe we can have those unique things, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's something that is different from the others. Okay. Okay, so do you agree with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree. So maybe we can have our marketing directors right now. Okay, so thank you for having the role play with me. That is very good. I can see that we have used a lot of useful languages here, right? Yes. Also, we don't have much time left, and I love to continue it, but we don't have much time left. So we can have, or we can continue our class in the next week. Oh, no. I think that would be, oh yeah, in the next week. Okay. So just practice more with um, being confident when it comes to answering using the English language. Okay. So have the confidence with that, because I think you're doing great with that. Okay. Okay. So see you in the next class. Bye.